what he did was so impactful when he and those golfers went out to Gillespie and integrated that course, that would set his course for a career in civil rights.
71 years ago, on December 7th, 1955, 6 brave black men in Greensboro, North Carolina, set out to make a difference during segregation in the South. The 6 men wanted to integrate Gillespie Golf Course, a golf course for only white people. Those men were Dr. George Simpkins, Philip Cook, Elijah Herring, Samuel Murray, Leon Wolfe, and Joseph Sturtevant. The men decided one day to go to Gillespie Golf Course, paid their 75-cent fees, and play golf.
It really began to hit me how much courage it took for them to go out there and play that round of golf, and not knowing at the time how impactful it would be in desegregating municipal golf courses across the country.
Chris Simpkins is the son of George Simpkins, a local dentist who was the leader of the group. Chris says he first learned about his father and the 5 men when he was 8 years old. He says the driving force behind the men's actions were the obvious disparities between Noco Park, the blacks-only golf course, versus Gillespie.
And the city poorly maintained the course. There were big patches in the fairways, rocks on the greens. Then they would go just a short distance away was Gillespie, and they would look at Gillespie, and it was this beautiful, pristine golf course. And they challenged the city to fix up the blacks-only course, Noco Park golf course, and they wouldn't do it. And so my father was like, something has to be done. And for the longest time, the city tried to suggest that Gillespie golf course was private, and that was another way of excluding blacks from golf courses. You had a private country club, or it was simply a private course that didn't allow blacks to play on it. But remember, both of these courses were city-owned and city-maintained, and there was just such a stark difference between how they were cared for. And it was clear that as long as it stayed segregated, the city had no intention of maintaining Noco Park Golf Course at the same level as Gillespie.
After attempts were made to open Gillespie after a court ruling, 2 weeks later, Gillespie's clubhouse mysteriously burned down, preventing the course from opening to black people.
No, they never caught who did it. My father always contended that someone from the city did it as an effort to prevent integration of the golf course, but he had no proof or evidence. It was just a suggestion, and certainly the timing was suspect.
It took the city 2 years to rebuild the clubhouse and reopen Gillespie. And after some court rulings, Gillespie was required by law to allow African Americans to golf there. On December 7, 1962, exactly 7 years after the 6 men attempted to integrate Gillespie, the course was integrated, and Dr. Simpkins teed off at the newly integrated golf course.
He was thrilled. He was thrilled. It took a long time, and he was persistent enough to keep the fight going in the court system to see it through, because he could have given up, but he knew that he had accomplished a lot.